Hello, this is not a happy ending, tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode was the end of the game, of course. Today we're just playing through the epilogue. Celeste has been having a really bad time after the world was split in half and everyone died. And then, you know, she jumped off a cliff. But there was this bird with a bandana and kind of reminds her of Locke. I guess he's kind of bird-like or something. So we'll, well, I guess someone has to bury Sid or something. Poor Sid. Sorry, Grandpa. What's this, though? You must leave this island. Somewhere out there, your friends are waiting for you. Go down the stairs by the stove. The road to your freedom awaits. Love, Granddad. Remember, every time we walked in, even though he was sick and dying, he was always, like, running to the bed from the left. Every single time we came in to feed him. Wonder what he was doing down here. In the basement. Building a raft. Sid, the super engineer. Magitech extraordinaire. Build us a wooden raft. There's not a lot of trees on this island, so you maybe should be impressed. Or rope. I'll make you proud of me, Grandpa. But if this is the only island in the world that's not going to work, we really have to hope there's some land out there. And that the storms aren't too bad. I don't see a rudder on this thing, or a sail. So yeah, the mini-map kind of spoils the whole thing, but if you were playing this for the first time back in the 90s, this is a pretty depressive section of the game. As an adult, I wouldn't even believe it. I wouldn't even buy it that they would kill off your party members and destroy the world like that. I would know that they're out there somewhere. But if this was one of the first JRPGs you played as a kid and there wasn't quite the same level of tropes, you didn't know that. Even our raft ride, we barely survived. Should have woke up with like 1 hit point or something, but you probably would die. We'll make a new save slot. Careful out here. The world's a dangerous place. What's that? Some kind of tower with spirals around it? Fafnir, that sounds like some kind of important monster. Oh, they just ran away. Well, never mind. I guess they're not that important. Sounds like some kind of Nordic dragon or something, right? Oh, look, it's Albrook. All the brook. Did you see that tower? Why, yes! Yes, I did! No items to get. Also, yeah, there's a gigantic map. Kefka's practically a god now, sitting up in that tower. The power of the Warring Triad at his command. That doesn't sound good. That sparkle in your eye reminds me of a young martial artist who visited here not so long ago. He had that same determined look. Enjoy the music as well. No more kids running happily through the village. Oppose Kefka's will and he'll fry your town with the light of judgment. No point in trying to go against him. The world's ruined. Nothing left. Skuller's still alive. Ultima weapons. Well, we killed one Ultima weapon, and would you like to see a sword whose blade was formed from the wielder's strength? This guy right here. Also, we are in approximately the southern continent at Albrook. Theoretically, north is Vector, and further north is Sen, and far to the west would be Miranda. Although, the world doesn't really, I mean, you see, it's kind of been torn up. So, in case you missed one or want some spares, elemental swords, dime a dozen. Actually, quite expensive, but They got lots. Many ancient monsters that were sealed away were released when the world was ripped in half. Foon Baba, Doomgaze, even the 8 legendary dragons. So you really don't want to spend much of your money on armor at this point in the game. You might think gold, diamond, crystal all sounds good. Just don't buy any now. I promise you'll buy something slightly better in 5 minutes later. I finished the Emperor's painting. I did a portrait at the end. No idea why he didn't like it. I even painted that thing he originally asked for in the background. That thing? Anyway, I sure didn't need a painting of the Emperor, so I sold it to a rich man in Jadur. So that's like an interesting side quest sort of bit of lore there. It probably won't matter much for veterans of the game, but there is something in the Emperor's painting, and I totally missed it the first time I played and just randomly figured everything out probably. 8 dragons seal its awesome might. The might of the one called Crusader, which is trash. Rise when the 8 shall fall. So that's the very last Esper you'll probably get. Almost certainly the last one you find, typically. And it's, sheesh, not worth it. But you still get it, because you might as well. You wouldn't be... Nah, never mind. It's just a man came through here, looking for someone recently, and you kind of matched the description perfectly. He already left though, so he was heading to Tsen. I always wondered what was up that staircase. Anytime there's a staircase behind the shopkeepers that you can't actually walk to, I'm like, I want to go looting. There's got to be something up there. So, you know, at some point you can just buy these Gygus gloves, right? There is something I might buy, though. I'm gonna buy one more of those. There's a better item than a jeweled ring that also has petrify protection. But I'm gonna buy one more of those for reasons. Well, no more soldiers partying at the pub. Ah, those wonderful days. Even though we were occupied. You know, the Imperial soldiers weren't all that bad, right? Might have been an occupation, but business was good. Ah, the good old days. I wonder if we'll ever see those again. With things the way they are now, business is the last thing on my mind. Probably more about finding food to eat. On the day the world was shattered, debris gravitated to the center of the continent from all over the world. That's what formed Kefka's Tower. So when we finally get to Kefka's Tower and you find a bunch of bits and pieces from other dungeons, and a lot of it from Vector, it'll make sense why it's all there. Oh, the girl's gone. There used to be a dancing girl back here. I saw Deathgaze soaring up among the clouds the other day. I'd hate to think what would happen if some poor sod in an airship ran across it. Yeah, that'd be pretty terrifying for a young inky lad. Might want those memento rings after all. Well, guess we go north. A few more deserts out here than there used to be. Oh, Celeste is so good. Ah, Celeste is so good. I'm just gonna equip this as well for some reason. And we're gonna equip... Well, I suppose I didn't need to buy that other thing. We have one of these. Might as well equip that, I guess. And I don't really think the ultimate weapon's very helpful. We'll just go the magic boost. Alright, we should be solid. Alright, let's check out Zen. I don't know why I'm so careful about entering towns. But you might get zapped by Kefka at any moment, right? The Serpent Trench is no longer a valley in the ocean floor. It's above the surface now. Eerie. Apparently some members of the cult built a tower. Uh-oh. What's going on? I think you can actually go shopping in the middle of this, but that would be crazy. Hey, what's going on? I just want to talk to you. Get back here. All this just because someone acted against Kefka. Hey, hold still. Old man. We refused to bow to Kefka, so he unleashed the light of judgment. It's very difficult to talk to these people. I'm sure there's nothing that is time sensitive that I'm missing. Hurry, or the house will collapse. Sure. Hold on, I gotta talk to this guy with the beard. Get back here. Get back here, you. I'll get you and your little dog, too. Nope. Ah. There are monsters in the house. They keep petrifying anyone who enters. I wonder how many townspeople have died entering this house. My little boy's in. Please help him. Oh, hey, how's it going, Sabin? Oh, hi, Celeste. I guess we should help. Yeah, hold on. If I move, the house will collapse. You gotta save the kid in there while I hold an entire house up. I don't think I can do it for too long, though. You gotta hurry. Only about 6 minutes. Hey there, Tomat. So there's some missable items in here, and some nasty things. I think everything is maybe weak to ice or something. You know what? I thought ribbons would prevent doom, but I guess they don't. Anyway, Blizzard will not carry you through. Wow. That was way worse than I thought it would be. Thunder? And the happy victory music. Holy Rod. We haven't had a lot of access to Holy Elemental, to be honest. Hyper Wrist, that does something. Maybe they're weak against fire. I don't know. I thought it was ice. Maybe fire was the way to go. We gotta be quick, though. 'Cause, surprise! Oh, good. Back attack. That's not nice. It's fine. We got 5 minutes. Sheesh. Alright. Magic +2. I'll take it. I remember being very scared of running out of time in here as a kid as well, but I think we'll be fine. Preemptive strike. Nice. Nope. Stupid runic. So much for preemptive strike. I don't think I've ever tested if auto battle remembers. That's a kind of useful one to pick up here. If auto battle remembers multi-targeting or not. Let's see. It does remember multi-targeting. Sadly, these things apparently are just very, very strong against magic. I don't remember them being quite as strong in the old days, but I might just have bad Ankylo brain. Surprise! They're pretty good for XP. You don't really get any items, though. One left. Sorry, kid. Gotta get the treasure. Alright, let's go. I'm scared. Alright, let's go. If only we had the warp spell. Wouldn't that be nice? Teleport? Just, bounce right out of there. We got, what, 5 more fires? We're fine. You probably don't want to level up Celeste too quickly here. The higher you level Celeste, the higher the people will join her. Which means less bonus stats from Espers. Dual wield the child, yeah. He doesn't weigh much. Took you long enough. And true to his word, the house really was. He was a load-bearing Sabin. You're alive! So one of the many, many reasons I use Sabin, I always use Sabin, but once you know he's the first character to rejoin you, leveling up Celeste and Sabin in the World of Balance, I mean, it just makes sense because they're the first two characters here. You want them to be strong in the World of Ruin. Did you think a little thing like the end of the world was going to do me in? He's also got lines like that. I'd given up hope. I thought everyone had died, but I was wrong. I'm sure we're not the only ones. We just gotta find everyone and then we take over smash Kefka and deliver peace to the world. So Celeste, who was having a little bit of a depressed moment, I don't think she really was positive again until she found Sabin. So you can say Sabin also saved Celeste, right? Because he never gave up, and then as soon as she found him, she's like, alright, let's do this. To the east, you'll find the Serpent Trench and maybe Mobliz. Mobliz? Mobliz was the one by the Veld. Or no. Yes? Yes. But not anymore. Only used to be. I hear the village was burned to the ground by the Light of Judgment, though. It was part of the Veld. Now it's not. Thank you for saving my child. You could try to repay me. Anything? Anything? Magic item? Runic Esper something? I heard a terrifying monster named Funbaba, not Humbaba, has been terrorizing. You can use the Magicite shards and get sweet summons. Yes. You can also get Alexander and die. Because it'll damage your party. Or whatever one it is that damages your party. There's a couple. Maybe one or two. Haven't heard any juicy gossip, have you? So this guy, if you didn't buy in the World of Light Balance, if you didn't buy Seraph, you can buy it here. We probably don't need the ribbon equipped anymore. That was just a... There are enemies down there that turn to stone, and with one character, that's a game over. So I like to have a protection, and I kind of forgot I had the ribbon, so I bought the anti-petrify thing. But let's go back to earrings, and we'll start equipping some goodies on Sabin. I think for him we'll go Hero Ring, and honestly, when there's such a small party, I find getting your turns quicker is better than almost anything else. So free auto haste at the beginning of every battle when you've got a small party tends to mean you go before the enemy does. And that actually is very, very helpful. Still not a lot of magic to learn. It's just funny. We're maxing out everything, but it's fun. Anyway, more relic shopping. Yeah, Amulet, that's the one I was thinking of. Prevents poison, darkness, zombie. No, that wasn't. There's something that does petrify and something else. Or maybe there isn't. I don't know. What do I know? Apparently not enough. Alright. We'll check the armor shops. I really don't think I'm going to be buying much, but let's have a look. Not that there's anyone to equip half this stuff, you know. Besides, we'll probably find some fancier metal armor in a second or two. Might want to buy a second Venom Claw and dual wield them. Oh yeah, we can get Kaiser. 83, it's weaker. Right. I didn't even think you could buy Burning Fist. That's cool. You could dual wield, you know, Burning Fists. They do a lot of damage against something weak against fire or weak against poison. That's neat. I've done that before. Genji Glove dual wielding the same element. It's good. She's dancing. Head north along the Serpent Trench, you'll find Nikia. Ships are still sailing there. So if you remember in the old days, you could take the Serpent's Trench underwater from the Veldt, essentially Mobliz, up to Nikia. So now you just walk there. To think Kefka's watching our every move. Jeweled ring says it protects from blind, but doesn't. Nice. Super Ball. Oh yeah, these are weird. I remember playing around with them at some point. I think in the Brave New World remix, it made them better or something. Super Balls. All right, nothing too special to shop. I guess we should. Should we take it? Yeah, we burned a lot of MP. We should probably have a little rest. Now, if you grind like crazy, you'll learn another blitz for Sabin soon that makes the overworld travel a lot easier. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be getting that for a little while. Oh no, we'll pick up all the characters. I plan to do all the normal side quests. Yeah, we've only got Chakra right now. Maybe it's level 30 when he gets the next one. Like I said, our level's pretty high. We did skip, you know, like I said before, whatever level you're at before the end of World of Ruin doesn't really matter. It's Celeste's level, and then as you get people, they join at her level or a couple levels higher. So you could miss out on a bunch of juicy Esper level ups if you grinded Celeste too high. For min-maxing, you'd probably keep her level very low, honestly. And then do all the... Not that you need to do any of this stuff, but... How was he? Not enough damage. Anyway, we're fine. These guys run away half the time anyway. I'm more worried about these big mantis-y creatures and stuff. There's some pretty dangerous overworld monsters. I think you want to stay out of the deserts, especially if you don't have any protection from zombie. If you're wearing a ribbon and you have zombie... Where am I going? I got lost. If you don't have zombie protection, there's some kind of dangerous things. Let's see how the old Blitz is holding out in the new world. Actually pretty strong. I probably have a more magical Sabin than I typically do. 40 magic, I think he starts in the 20s or something, right? We've pumped him up a fair bit. Usually his Fire Dance doesn't wipe groups very well at this point. Where did I pick up the ribbon? I don't know, we had it a long time ago. These guys are weak to wind or something, I think. Not that we have any wind magic. Oh, wow, never mind. Fireworks. Alright. Back to learning spells, I suppose. What was she working on? Reflect? Death? Drain? Float? I mean, it would be nice to have someone with float, I suppose. Although, I think Sabin probably has it. One more fight, maybe, and then I'll switch him to something useful. Honestly, the magic up for Sabin really does work. It's boring. Everyone just gets +2 magic all the time, but... Well, I mean, you can see 0 MP, especially with auto battle, you don't even have to try. Not that blitzes are very difficult in this version. Honestly, the way blitzes and auto battle have been updated, Sabin, who was already one of the strongest characters in the game, even better, you know? Get out of here. So we're gonna head to the east side. We could have gone west up towards Nikia first, but for one thing, Mobliz is a little bit closer, and they mentioned Funbaba, so yeah, that's right. We technically don't even have to fight stuff if you don't want. But If you want to just run through the chocobo. It's a little hidden, but yeah. South Figaro ribbon. You can believe chat. They probably... Chat is just like Zozo. They're right once. And wrong the rest of the time. Alright. Woof woof. None of these are Interceptor, though. These are just some friendly, unfriendly dogs. Honestly, this town is looking pretty bad. Like, this house is underwater. Hey, pups. Woof woof. Good dog. I mean, you're guarding your town. You're doing a good job. Can't be mad at the doggos. 2 items. What will they be? I don't think this door was here last time. Well, that's a lot of children. We're gonna have to fight you're gonna have to fight your way in here. We can fight too, you know. Look, kids. Who do you think you're talking to? Sabin will take all of you with a bum rush. Put you right to bed. Oh look, it's Tara! Mama. Whoa, it's only been a year. Hold on. Well, I mean, half Esper. I don't know. Maybe the, maybe it's quicker for them. I'm so glad you're safe. I mean, yeah, safe-ish. All right, let's go defeat Kefka. Sabin joined right away. Yeah, but you know, maybe it was easier for Sabin than it was for Tara. Mom and Dad covered us when the light hit, and then they didn't move anymore. Mobliz, huh? We call Tara Mama. Remember that soldier we worked so hard to keep alive? Well, to deliver messages? Well, he went to sleep one day and didn't wake up. This is just the world of everything sucks. Everything you liked is bad now. Come on, Final Fantasy VI. You know what? Just for that, the light took everyone away. It was already too bright. We're going down to 20. This world is too dark. I can't handle it. You're not gonna take Mama away, are you? Well, I mean, we need her to kill Kefka. We're okay because we got Tara. I mean, she's pretty cool, yeah. This is our village. You can't just walk in here, waltz in here, do whatever you want. Tara's the glue that holds the village together. Dwayne and Catherine are the oldest children. Tara's our mama, and they're big brother and sister. Yeah, these were like 16 teenagers-ish last time we were here. They probably have to grow up pretty quick, though, given the whole end of the world. Not that Tara is hardly older than they are. She's 18 with 0 life experience, given that she grew up and spent her entire life enslaved as a soldier. Honestly, these two probably know more about the real world and children than Tara did. But whatever, Tara's cool, so it's fine. I can't fight anymore. The very day the world collapsed, Kefka turned the light of judgment on the village. The adults, these child's parents, they all died trying to protect them. I mean, Kefka is a jerk. But what if he blasts the laser here again? What are you going to do? I mean... It aimed right at us! Protect the kids! Protect the dogs! Still too bright. We need to turn the darkness down even further. This is a village of children now. They clung to me the moment I arrived. They needed me. You can't take Terra from us. Dwayne having a little hissy fit. Please forgive him. It's just if we lose Terra, we'll lose the only thing holding the village together. Maybe we should move. Take these kids somewhere else. Find an orphanage or something. This place doesn't seem very safe to me. I don't know why these kids need me, and it's not like there's anything forcing me to protect them. It's the strangest feeling. But once that feeling took root inside, I lost the strength to keep fighting. Plus, I got a comfy little bed up here that's all mine. I feel like I'm on the verge of understanding something important. It's hard to describe, but the harder I look for the answer, the more I lose my strength to fight. Well, I mean, you can't force her, you know, if she wants to stay here and look after the kids, I guess. Right? Alright, well. I guess it's been a year. Things have changed. Uh-oh. As soon as Celeste leaves, Foonbaba shows up. This guy's, big. The ancient monster released from the depths of the earth by the cataclysm. I have to protect the village. Trance revolution. Secretly know his weakness to poison. Uh-oh. We got a problem, boys. We got a problem. Alert! Alert! That's pretty good healing there. Ah, it punched me right in the solar oh, we're dead. Oh, it's coming back. Hope you saved. Solar plexus. We know Kung Fu as well. Take that, Foonbaba. Alright, but seriously. He's pretty weak to poison. Ow. Maybe we could slow him down a little bit. Nope. We might be dead. I meant to multi-target. Stupid controller didn't work. It's fine. This is what we got all these levels for. You could try runicking, but pff, I don't know. This is why we have haste, though. If he can out-attack us, we'd have a really hard time with this fight. Doing good damage. Oof. Get out of here, Foonbaba. I'm not supposed to be using magic on Sabin, but clearly this section of the game was designed to have characters that have some pretty powerful skills. That's nothing. Get out of here. Back to the sky with you. That's right. Suplexed him and he ran away in fear. Ancient demon my butt. I guess I really don't have the strength to fight. Well, I can't lose Mama. Also, I'm gonna lock you in so you can't leave either. Now we have two Mamas. No. Let's get out. Thanks for scaring him away. He dropped this. I'll take it. Banish? Kind of sounds like X Zone. I hear that's pretty useful. And what did it give us? Plus 30% MP? It's not that great. You only get like plus 10 or so per level up. So it's plus 30% of the plus 10. So on a level up, you might get plus 13 instead. Kind of. Yeah, it's alright, but... You saw Dwayne and Katerin kissing, yeah. Alright, well I think that's all we can do here for now. We did get another Esper Magicite thing, so that's good. Also, Fenrir can do something fun, right? I didn't actually mention it, but... Oh no, that's the wrong... I was thinking of the one that makes you jump. That's Pallador. Fenrir is Blink. But another one of those nice, everyone gets a buff kind of Espers summons. There might be something in the relic shop. I don't know. This had this suspicious back room. I guess there's nothing here. I mean, wasn't it the map, our magical map, telling us that there's still 2 items here somewhere? Oh, here's one. Did I miss that the first time? No. Oh, this... Well, this is where the soldier was. It's always these bookshelves, you know. Don't trust them. Can't seem to go back there, though. Weird. I need to check some more pots, though. Just in case. Because apparently I missed another item. Clock? Furnace? Well, no... Funbaba's not dead. Assumedly we'll fight him again, and that might be the last item, actually. I don't remember what he gives you the second time. Is it like the whale? Is another Esper? He's just full of Espers. Maybe that's where you get the Bismarck or whatever it is. I forget. It's been a while. We'll get them all eventually, just doing all the normal stuff. Anyway, for now, no Terra. It's terrible that we don't get our other mage back. But the fight against Funbaba went pretty well. Oh yeah, super defense, guys. I forgot about that. Okay, so Sabin's going to be getting a level up any second now. What are we grinding him on? Honestly, why is it anything... Why would it be anything other than give him all the plus magic you can get? At least for now. I'm not going to... Well, I keep wiffle-waffling. You know, if Celeste and Terra hit 100 magic, that's great. I don't want Sabin to get quite that powerful in magic, so... Maybe we'll get him to like 50, 60 magic, and then just focus on strength or something like that. Maybe some agility once we get the option for that. So, I don't know. It's far... The min-maxer is fighting with the role player inside. We're gonna take a quick look in the desert here, but, you know. Black Dragon. Ooh, Black Dragon Bambalam. That wasn't what I meant to do. No, it sounds awesome there, J-Steam. So these guys, you know, they go down, like, pretty easy. They give you good job points. They're only in the deserts. We got lucky we went first on the surprise attack, but they do have the ability to turn you into zombies, which can ruin your day. So don't, if you do run into these guys, just don't mess around. Just kill them. But yeah, I don't know. Final Fantasy VI is not a very kiddie game, in my opinion. As much as it's a game that came out maybe when I was a kid. Jeez, Sabin's gonna master every friggin' spell in the game. Awesome. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I hope that's you just it's a World of Balance themed Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy VI birthday. Only the first half. So I never found any of those mantises. There's some fancy mantis enemies out here in the first area or so. Bestiary will just never be complete. Oh man, blitzes are so much easier these days. I love it. I always thought blitzes were a little bit too finicky on the Super Nintendo. I'm definitely enjoying them being rather... It's not quite automatic, but you don't have to memorize them. You can see if you did it right or not. You know, it's a good idea. Whoever made that decision was smart. We try to keep a low profile so we don't draw Kefka's ire. I feel like he'd be a pretty lazy ruler. Like, he could have killed everyone by now if he wanted, but what does he really do? Just plays on top of his tower. Sure, he zaps a city now and then, but mostly he just leaves everybody alone. It's the kind of emperor that doesn't really pay any attention to his underlings. Welcome, buy some garbage. No? Fine, get out of here. Welcome, buy some... Actually not garbage. I'll be taking one of those. If you're focusing on magic... I don't care about rune blades. But, yeah. +7 to magic. No joke. Also, pretty good weapon. Enhancers you could bring pretty much to the end of the game, honestly, if you're going on a magic build. I'm not sure you can get much higher than +7 to magic on a sword. And that puts her at 66 magic. Whew. After the cataclysm, I woke to find myself in Doma. When I tried to sleep, the monsters came for me in my dreams. Oh, how'd you get out of there? You should have died. I heard Figaro ran into some kind of trouble under the desert. They say a bunch of thieves started hanging out in the pub. All escaped from Figaro Castle. A Takobo, they called them in this version. Ah, look, now we're from gold to diamonds. Still don't buy it. Yeah, it's better, but yeah, don't buy that. Don't buy the diamonds. I'm gonna buy these now, though. Just in case we want some Gaia gear. You know, I probably could have equipped the power satchel on Saturn, to be honest. Yeah, I think diamond and gold armor should, like, never be purchased. You find a few, but never buy it. I should have gone with the power sash. What else did I buy? Was that it? I think that was it. Mostly just the enhancer. Okay. Oh, the Gaia gear, but we'll save that for a rainy day. The road you took to get here used to be the bottom of the ocean. I read it in a history book. Pretty impressive that a kid like me can run a business, don't you think? You should buy something to encourage me. Now, does he have anything worth it? Princess rings. Wow. Dime a dozen. Just selling princess rings these days. Amulets. You just buy angel. Remember when they sold angel rings at the auction house for 10,000? Now you can just buy them for 8,000. Actually, these ones might have been 20,000. Jerks. Imp and Silence don't happen very often, but it's nice if you're a caster, maybe. But honestly, the ribbon is just so much more overall useful. The South Figaro Ferry has somehow managed to stay in business. So yeah, Nikia has always had a ferry that took you to South Figaro. And even though the world's changed, I guess they still get the job done. We're gonna go in the castle through a secret cave that no one knows. We lost our old boss that day. He's feeding the sandworms now. We met Gerard here in town. He's our new boss. Gerard. Huh. Strange sounding name, honestly. 5 letters, though. You seem to meet a lot of people with 5-letter names. By some freak chance, the dungeon ended up right next to a sandworm nest. Freaks. A crack opened up in the wall, so we crawled through. I forgot to release Lone Wolf the Thief. He was in the prison in Figaro Castle. I went down once with Tara, but I never went back after we were allowed to talk to them. Ah, I totally forgot. The head of the gang of thieves, Gerard, was flirting with me. He's kind of handsome. Yeah, but she flirted with Cyan and everyone else, so I don't know. Maybe she's flirted with everybody. It's her job. The boss wants to sneak into Figaro Castle to steal our booty. They got it all in the storeroom. Alright, let's go. They say they'll escape from Figaro Castle's dungeons. Alright. Good times. Bunch of thieves, I guess? Bandits? Prisoners escaped. Maybe they were just didn't pay their taxes or something. I mean, we have someone who might care about Figaro Castle, so maybe we should follow along. The ship's been chartered by the Crimson Robbers. Huh. What do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Come on, I just want to come with you guys. I could join the Crimson Robbers. I feel like Sabin would want to know what's going on back in his castle. I guess they're waiting for their boss. Maybe this is him? What's your problem? You kind of look like a friend. Oh, we're blocking him. You can't escape. I always thought it was funny that it's Celeste that talks to him because she's the main character now. And not his literal brother, who's like, oh, hi, bro, what's up? Like, you joined the thieves? But we're supposed to play as Celeste, so. He's just nodding along. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll take this too, kid. Look, I'm kind of busy here. I have to get ready. Our ferry leaves for Figaro soon. Don't play dumb with me, Edgar. You didn't lose your memory, did you? As a kid, I was quite worried he lost his memory, to be honest. We'd already seen it happen once. Listen, it grieves me to have to disappoint you, such a beautiful lady. But I've been Gerard since I was born. I've never met anyone else who'd flirt with a lady he was trying to shake off his tail. What? Now. Being polite to ladies is common courtesy the whole world over. Milady. I don't know if anyone's buying it. You know the way to Figaro Castle quite well, then. Ho, ho, ho. Do we ever. Then lead the way. I'll take charge once we're in. Guess he really knows the inside of Figaro Castle. And Ninja Celeste just hops right on. This guy, he's cool. He didn't give us up. We were technically, they could have like thrown us overboard. We were what's the name for that? Stowaways? We didn't pay. We weren't part of their team. We were just watching them, and this guy's standing right beside us, ignoring us. So, you know, these guys are pretty chill. They're all right. You know, they could have caused us some problems. So. Boss of the gang of thieves at the inn, the second floor. So, South Figaro. We've been here a few times. Those men may be thieves, but at least they're working towards a goal. We could learn a thing or two about that. Can't mope around hanging our heads forever. We gotta start rebuilding. I mean, until the laser blows it up again, but sure. We're breaking into Figaro Castle. That treasure's mine. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. This guy was one of my favorites too as a kid. Just watching the water wheel go around. Is this some kind of parting gift from the Empire? It would be funny if you could just hop in that and storm the castle. More shopping. More weapons. 139 damage on a lance. It's gold. That's about all it's got going for it. Diamond armor, even better than diamond vest. So if you just bought a diamond vest for 12,000 gold, you can upgrade it again right now. Don't worry, you'll find something better at the next town, and then the town after that. So don't bother. I mean, if you bother if you want, but I warned you. You're just gonna sell it in a couple minutes. If the Light of Judgment burns down our town 100 times, we'll rebuild it 200 times. Wait. Also, if it kills you all, we'll revive ourselves. Did you hear? Duncan's alive! Really? That's news. I thought Vargas killed him long ago. Oh dear, my husband's still alive and well. He's off training north of Narsh. I feel like Sabin should be saying more things, but he's kind of one of those silent protagonists. Celeste gets to talk, Sabin just gets to nod along. Alright, same as he always says. In these dark times, I take solace in the fact that my grandson survived. So many others didn't. At least he didn't just ask us for cider like normal. Alright, let's go check the inn. Apparently there's some thieves in here. Yeah, Figaro Castle disappeared, we heard. This time it's thieves! A girl just doesn't get any rest. Was the leader of the thieves hitting on you? I mean, this is a different colored girl. I don't think... I wonder if this girl gets... If this sprite gets used anywhere else. But girl with blue dress, I haven't seen that before. It's kind of a nice little sprite. Wait, what was that? With no air to breathe, the people are probably all... Nah, they probably invented oxygen tanks long ago. That little girl stopped coming here. Haven't seen her since that fateful day. Oh, that's right! A young guy just came through town searching for a legendary treasure with the power to bring back the dead. A young guy. Don't suppose he had a bandana. But there was this weird little girl. I don't know what the deal was. But she'd come up the stairs, try to sit here, and you'd be like, hey, you're not allowed to be here. And she'd leave. I don't know if there's any actual deal with her. But, like, it's interesting that this guy noticed and that I even remembered for once. I mean, I don't know if she's just supposed to be dead. That's kind of rude, but... Huh. I wonder what that... I mean, just one of those weird little Final Fantasy VI things, right? The attention to detail... It's a pretty good game, you know? Hey, Gerard. Just wait. I'm on my way to help. You followed me? You are Edgar, right? Boss, everything's ready. Let's go. In case of mistaken identity, my dear, give it up. Did he sign in under the name Edgar? But yeah, I suppose most characters on the World of Ruin are technically skippable, other than Setzer and Edgar. Right? Is there anyone else you have to get? I don't think you can skip those two, because you need the airship, and you need Figaro Castle to move. But that's probably it. More accessories. So yeah, characters that... I mean, you know, they could have programmed it expecting you to get Sabin and just cut it if you didn't have him, but they could have given him dialogue. But yeah, it's kind of... That's a slight weakness of this game, I'll give it. that's the kind of thing you'd expect from a game in the 2020s, right? Where you'd get different lines of dialogue depending on who was in your party. This game did that a little bit, but only a little bit. So there's some new enemies. This is the part of the game where it's really easy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That hurts a bit. There's a lot of new enemies and a lot of new encounter zones. So you, if you're trying to fill out a bestiary or something, that's so nice of these hairs. Well, probably because Sabin's about to die. I guess auto float would be more useful here. But yeah, anyway, what I was trying to say is, dang it, this friggin' snake is getting attacked like crazy fast. There's a lot of enemies. Some of them are dangerous. Yada yada. Fill out your bestiary, you get the idea. Also, try not to die. I mean, you could equip the Gaia gear. Yeah, that might help. Alright, future tubers. It's been about an hour. That's a good episode. Next time, we'll find Gerard and maybe save Figueroa Castle and see where we go from there. We took a little ride from Nikia over to the east into here. You can see approximately where Figueroa Castle is in the desert, although it's underground. You can't just walk over there right now. And from there, probably next episode, the world will open up. And yeah, we're not going to just go to the end of the game. We're going to go get all the people, do all the side quests, because I have more fun doing stuff like that, rather than just skipping everything. But for this episode, that is all. Thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.